Hello everyone, welcome to the vlog. And in this vlog today, I will show you how I completed Shri Ghrishneshwar, Shani Shignapur, Shirdi, Trimbakeshwar in 2 days, and then Bhimashankar in another day. So in the 3 days, we were able to complete three Jyotirlings, Shirdi and Shani Shignapur, along with my friends. So let's start. How we had planned, I will show you in the next slide. So from Pune, we first started from Pune. We went to Pune morning, then we went to Shri Ghrishneshwar Jyotirling. Then from Ghrishneshwar, we went to Shani Shignapur, which is open 24 hours. And then after that, we went to Shirdi and we stayed at Shirdi accommodation. And from there, next morning, we went to Trimbakeshwar Jyotirling, and after that darshan we went back to Pune, and the next day we completed Bhimashankar. We went to Bhimashankar from Pune and then came back. Now this is very exhausting trip, but just to show you how much we completed in 2 days. This was a complete road trip. We left Pune, we went to Shri Ghrishneshwar Jyotirling, so it's about almost 800 to 850 kilometers of traveling. Just a first 2 days trip. Then from Grishneshwar we came back to Shani Shignapur. Then we went to Sai Baba temple, stayed at Shirdi, and then next morning we left for Trimbakeshwar Jyotirling and then came back to Pune. Why we did this in this sort of fashion, I'll tell you ahead in the video. But the trip was successful, and the next day I planned to go to Bhimashankar. We left in the morning and then came back till around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. We were back. So in total, I had to drive around 1,000 to 1,050 kilometers something in 3 days, which is a lot. Uh, and just this is an advisory. I would guide you all to not follow what we did, because it's extremely difficult. It's super exhausting. You won't be able to move for few days. It's really hard on your body, and you have to be on point to the time. You can't go anywhere else. You have to be very punctual, and you need to have amazing luck, because you never know what might happen on the trip. For example, in our case, we had a puncture, so we had to deal with that situation. And then we had in some places we had extremely long lines to overcome. So that's some things which you have to deal with. And another thing, if you still wish to do so, you can do what we did. And if you have enough energy to do all the three Jyotirlings and Shani Shignapur and Shirdi in the 2 days. So this is the itinerary which I had created, and this is the ideal itinerary considering everything goes on time and you have no obstacles. So you can go to Bhimashankar in the morning, and then from there you can leave for Trimbakeshwar, and then you can go to Shirdi, stay at Shirdi, and in the morning after darshan of Sai Baba, you can go to Shri Ghrishneshwar Jyotirling, and then go to Shani Shignapur in the evening, and then return back to Pune. And this is the another one which is also good, but this one is the one which I would prefer to do if I wish to do it again in the future. But yeah, still I would say not take time and do each and everything one by one, because it's much easier to do so, or do 2 destinations at a time, not do 4-5 destinations. So that becomes really exhausting. And let's continue with the video. So we have finally completed almost 250 kilometers of journey, and we have reached our first destination, which is Shri Ghrishneshwar Jyotirling temple. And any thoughts forward, guys, how we are going to proceed from here?
यहाँ से त्र्यंबकेश्वर, त्र्यंबकेश्वर से शिरडी, शिरडी से शनि शिंगणापुर. That's it.
Okay. And I'll pray for you guys as well, and obviously myself and my friends. And let's see the temple now. So as you can see, earlier we had planned to go to Trimbakeshwar after Grishneshwar. That's why we skipped Shani Shignapur, which is on the way. But when we exited Shri Ghrishneshwar Jyotirling, we didn't have enough time because it takes around 3 hours and 30 minutes. So it was wise to consider going back to Shani Shignapur and Shirdi. So in the Grishneshwar, they are going to charge you around 30 rupees or 50 rupees for the parking, depending upon where you park. And but parking is pretty close to the temple, so you don't have to walk too much. And there is no VIP pass as such, or donation pass as such in the temple. There will be people roaming around asking you for VIP entry, so it could be a scam, but please be aware of that, because they mostly try to get you inside through the exit, or some small entrances which are there, but I would suggest just reach early to the temple instead of doing all these things. It takes you around between 1.5 hours to 2 hours to complete the darshan, and here you get to touch the Jyotirling, which is really cool. Hey. Analyzing the time, since we left from the Shri Ghrishneshwar Jyotirling temple, we decided to come back to Shani Shignapur, and I think trip till now has been very efficient considering the time we left and time we have remaining. So after doing Shani Shignapur, we will head out to Shirdi again. So let's just go inside and see the wonders awaiting for us. Another great thing about us reaching Shani Shignapur was that it was a Saturday and it was really auspicious for us to visit on that day. It was under construction until few months ago, and it is now completed, almost 90-95% completed, but if you will come, it will look completed, and it's amazing. I think the night view of the Shani Shignapur really comes out. You can park near the temple here as well, and there are few things that you need to worry about. Is one, some people may come and try to scam you into buying really costly oil. Apart from that, things you need to take care of is it is going to cost you around 1500 rupees to do the oil ceremony by going up to the murti, and that is that will be really costly for many of the people. You can just pray from outside, that also is really nice. So you can buy nariyal made prasad here, which will last up to 10 days, so it's really good for distributing amongst your family and friends. So after we left from Shani Shignapur, we stayed in Shri Sai Bhakti Nivas, which is run by Shri Sai Baba Trust, and it cost us around 660 rupees for one night for 4 people, which is really cheap. I don't think you can get anything cheaper than that. Plus you get tea for 2 rupees and 3 coffee for 3 rupees, and It's not an ashram or accommodation. It's more like a 5-star hotel because the place is huge. There's lots of parking. There's lots of block, and considering the amount, the room is clean. AC was there, and hot water was 24 hours running. So we woke up early in the morning, and since our phones were not allowed, we kept them in the car itself. We went to the Shri Sai Baba temple, had prayers, and we came back, had a breakfast, and left for Shri Trimbakeshwar.
Baba Dave se Bharati Sai Baba Gauradatta Rajiva Varana.
So we've reached our final destination, which is Trimbakeshwar, and this morning we were in Shirdi, but since phones were not allowed there, couldn't record anything. So after having an amazing darshan of Sai Baba, we are back to Trimbakeshwar, Jyotirlinga. Let's hope for the best. Har Har Mahadev. So as soon as you entered the Shri Trimbakeshwar Jyotirlinga temple area, they are going to first charge you 50 rupees for some Nagar Sevak entry fee, and this is not a parking fee because as soon as you're going to enter the temple area, the main temple area, there are going to be lots of parking specific regions where you can park your cars. And I would suggest just go at the very last where there is a huge building, and you can park your car in shade, and they are again going to charge you 50 rupees for the parking. But let me tell you, it's worth it because we went thinking that it would take us around 2 hours or something, considering all our trips ended within 2 hours. All our darshans were ended within 2 hours, but here it took us 4 hours. So from 12 o'clock till 4 o'clock we were in the mandir, and we came outside around 4:30. So it is going to take you a lot of time. And there is also donation entry available. Despite of that, it took us 4 hours, but if we would not have had those passes, I think it could have taken us around 6 or 7 hours something. But it's really easy to get those passes. You can purchase it online in via the Trimbakeshwar site, and it's 200 rupees per person, which is fine. So for 4 of us it took us around 800 rupees, and I think when we were looking at the other line, we were thinking of like, yeah, it was a good investment. Otherwise we could have been there till 8-9 o'clock in the evening. So we have reached Bhimashankar temple, a third Jyotirlinga in the Maharashtra, which is much nearer to Pune. So we left at around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and reached in within 3 hours. So that's good. Now we'll go inside the temple. When you reach Bhimashankar temple area, so first they are going to charge you again 50 rupees as some government tax or area tax. And once you reach the parking area, there are three specific parking number 1, 2 and 3, which are free. But if you choose to park your car in that area, it will be far from the temple. So if you are leaving early, I suggest you go more ahead, and there are other parking areas as well, but they are going to charge you rupees again 50 for the parking. But I think it's worth that amount, because otherwise you will have to walk a lot more. If you are ready to walk, then feel free to park your car in the free parking area. Again, here there isn't any VIP pass or donation pass as such mentioned, but people will definitely come to you asking for VIP darshan, and they are going to charge you from somewhere from 200 to 500 rupees. And what they do is they take you through the exit area and then they push you inside. So, or it could be a scam, for what I know. So I suggest again, go early and uh, do your darshan hassle free. Here again you can touch the shivling, which is a cool part, and it's going to take you around 2 hours in the morning. So if you are reaching even more early, if you are there by 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, I think you can complete the darshan within 45 minutes or something. So thanks for watching, and please like, share and subscribe. Send it to as many friends and family members as you can. Thank you.